Good morning, I'm Tommy FYeah. This is Garage S0, and let me show you around. We'll stop right here. So this is our four-wheel dyno. We picked it up at PRI last year, and it's been a lot safer than doing runs up and down the road here. So the dyno was a pretty important tool. We were able to run in engines. We were able to look for leaks in real time, look for noises, and on top of that, tune for power. So we're able to tune anywhere from 1 horsepower to, I think, 1,300 safely. When it's time to use it, we actually pull it right here. We have the car facing out back, and we do it right in the middle of the shop. Eventually, we will get a dedicated dyno area, but for now, this works for us. It was able to get us up and running a week after we got the dyno. A little wiring, and we were good to go. This area where you see the dyno is where we store 2 cars at any given time, not being worked on or whatever. And this is the detail bay. So when Larson comes up, to keep him out of the way, we'll stick a car there. He'll be able to move all around it, and we're still able to get in and out of the shop. So we do have detailing in-house, as well as the dyno. Mechanic stuff, as you see. Powder coat, paint and body, and the full machine shop, which I'll show in a minute. This is about our signature, like, I'm gonna call it a basic build, even though there's nothing really basic about it. This is a 2.8 in-house, built in-house, Step 2 V-Cam, GT3 4R car. So this is HKS's single turbo kit. It's a bolt-on affair. We do some special stuff here with the piping to not have to fabricate anything. And this car used to be KH2. We've completely changed the car to AR1, which is a 33 color. It's got a little berry look to it. 650 horsepower, super fun, super reliable, no drama, and really easy to service. One of my favorite cars, this is a deep fuchsia S15. This car used to be an all black, really faded Spec S. It's now been completely converted to a Spec R with all the chassis bracing and everything. We painted deep fuchsia in, out, engine bay. We did the B package interior, a nav dash. I had to buy 3 cars to actually build this car. This car is getting a HKS 2.2 with HKS single, their normal turbo kit, a Nismo reinforced 6-speed. So this will be at GTR Festival, and I think it's gonna probably win one of the S chassis categories because it's so good. And above that is your normal Midnight Purple 3 that you see everywhere because they're so common. They are actually out there. They're always out there. They're always everywhere, but it's one of the most rare colors. This is our buddy Kane's. It's got a 2.8 Step 2 V-Cam, same setup as the red car, and it's just about completed. Z-Tune everything. He even has molded Z-Tune flares on top of the Z-Tune fender, so you can actually see the flare on top of it. Really cool car. This car is always out there too, and it should be the same 650 horsepower. This is a special one. This is my 32, was on the internet in 2018-19. V-Spec 1 32. Completely restored. I picked it up from Garage Defend, and we're in the process of getting it ready for GTR Festival USA, so hopefully the unveiling is there. We've got some special stuff going in it that I don't normally do, but I'm pretty excited about this one. And above it is my buddy Sonic's car, 34 GTR V-Spec, 2.8 Step 2 V-Cam, 2530 turbos. Should make like 660 horsepower and be a really fun car. Got all Nismo carbon airbox, carbon piping, intercooler, all that. Really cool car. We can show this one, just show how many GT3 4R cars there are in the shop. This is another full build, complete paint job, GT3 4R car. This is UP Garage's carbon airbox, 2.8 Step 2 V-Cam, GT3 4R, 606. This one made 642 horsepower. So really cool. We did the Wildcat seats, and it's got a vibe. Black with the black LM GT4s. It's just good. And before we go, we gotta show one more. Before we get too deep into this area. So another one, this is a V-Spec 2, 2.8 Step 2 V-Cam GT3 4R car, getting close, and you might recognize this car. This is Adam LZ's R33 KN6 Series 3. This is a super special car, S1 package from Nismo, and we're about to ruin all that. This is a complete S1 car. We're about to ruin all that with, I'll tell a little secret, it's probably getting a similar setup to the white car and the black car. 3 liter with a big boy turbo. So this is our paint booth. That's our prep booth. Prep cars in there, close the curtain, paint cars in there. We offer full paint jobs. So this car we completely painted, the black car we completely painted, the purple car, the red car, my black 32, that S13, almost every car in the shop right now. So we have the vapor blasting. This is like the Mercedes-Benz of the vapor blast game. The one in the back's more industrial. That's a Vapor Honing Technologies. We vapor blast anything that is raw aluminum. It just looks so much better. And then we have all our fittings and couplers here. And Built American Equipment. Get a close-up of that for me. These guys really helped us out. They supplied the powder coat booth, the powder coat oven. This is the second one they've given us, and they're the best. If you're gonna buy a powder coat oven, definitely go Built American Equipment. On the other side, it's the dirty fabrication room, just grinding and stuff. We don't like to do it in the shop. And there's an exhaust fan, like a paint booth. This used to be a paint booth. So when you're back there, if you're doing anything, you turn that fan on, nothing enters the shop. And it's kind of nice being in this room, especially like keeps the noise in, stuff like that. But all those services are offered in-house, which is super convenient for us. This is the 2.2 that's going in the S15. It's getting a little dusty now, but this is the setup. But on this wall here is all our cores. So we have this stuff pre-vapor blasted, powder coated, zinc plated. So we just grab it off the shelf and go. It's actually saves us a lot of time. So those are all like the junction pipes for the intercooler piping, AC fans, motor mount arms, trans bracing, diff covers, like everything's here. And then we've got our piles of zinc all over the shop. Unfortunately, everyone thinks they have a better way of doing this, but what I found is you throw them on a blanket and you look, and it sucks, but it's good. More powder coating, and we don't do this in-house, but we are one of the only places that I've found that does Jaha coating. Shout out Jaha Coat. This stuff is amazing. It really helps under hood temperatures. You'll see it all in the turbo kit on that SR20. We even do like the little shields. All this stuff is Jaha coated, and the color does matter. Black doesn't do heat control as well as this titanium silver color. This, after the car's been off for 5 minutes, you can put your hand on it. You can put your hand on this before you put your hand on this. It's pretty impressive. Then we have all like our pipes, our inlet manifolds, some more stuff that we vapor blasted, just kind of really leftover stuff, some S chassis stuff. And this is our parts department. We'll keep like old engines here, radiators, and then our wall of HKS goodies. Yeah, we got stroker kits and everything else. There's 2.2s, there's 2.8s, there's baffles, there's so much stuff here. And that leads us, you know, there's our paint room. That's where we mix the paint. This is cool. This is our paint booth. So testing and color matching is the worst part of my job, because I'm a big part of it. To show you an idea, this is one car worth of spray outs. Those colors look all really similar, but you put them up to the car and they're not so similar. This is the paint we use. This is RM Diamond. This is one of the highest lines of paint. And that leads us into the machine shop, which is where all the magic happens. CNC, valve stuff, head stuff over here. We've got the hone. We've got resurfacer. And then over here we have the line hone, which is really important. So you get to sit here and just pause. We got our ultrasonic cleaner. We got our jet wash, which that thing runs all the time. Anything gross, I put like fender liners to engine parts in there. And this is all in-house. We got our balancer. We can basically spit out 2 2.8s every 3 days. Yeah, if we're moving. It's weird because you can do 1 in 3 days or 2 in 3 days. It doesn't really affect it. But the cool thing about this place is just being able to do everything without leaving, you know, and that's why we've invited you, if you want to build a car here without leaving. We'll put a leash on you, and you have like a 50-foot lead, and you have to, till the car's done, we won't let you go. And in here this is my personal shop, so I don't intermingle my garbage with the shop stuff. This is where I store my stuff, all my trinkets, my cars, and stay out of the way. But it's got more of a vibe, you know. It's got a little vibe. That's my Evo 5 RS. I bought that in the UK like pre-COVID. If you don't know, this is an old Volkswagen dealer. This is the first Volkswagen dealership in the country. This was the delivery bay. So on the other side was detail. That's why there's a door. They'd push a car into here, and your brand new minivan would be here, and you'd get to drive it out and go out on it. But this is my shop now. So I got my Porsche. Usually there's a 33 and a 34, which the 34 is in here. Eventually, I'd like to sell Evo 5, and the 32 will sit up there. 33, 34, and that's it. Okay, I'll show you. You want to see my favorite? I mean, there's random trinkety everywhere. So you have like the CA18 HKS coil cover, the HKS Kansai setups, SR20 HKS coil cover with valve cover, OS88 with the SuperTech drive shaft. But the real cool stuff is like this new inbox turbo timer. And then this new inbox turbo timer. I've got all those old school HKS gauges, but one of my favorite pieces is the ARC twin entry intercooler. I actually got that from Australia. T51, this is a prized possession of mine. Smokey Degata signed, Tokyo Auto Salon 2018. LMGT Mag, 1811, it's a front. New inbox C short throws from GC8, Z32, some crazy cars there. And then I have GTR Magazine, who I got to meet thanks to you, 0 through 50. So the first one was in like 94. And they're in perfect condition. This is a really expensive piece, an Nismo shop sign. Love that, love just looking at it. R33. I should have given the rest of the tour in these, you know what I'm saying? Do I look cool? I have my HKS dealer plate. So if you read right there, can you see that? So some dealer somewhere had this. I love that. That's like one of my favorite things. HKS Nardies. These are all those Gen 1 Nardies. HKS Bridge seats. This is actually really cool. This is going to my 32. The intercooler ducts around. Nismo pedals not new in the box. HKS brakes for the 32. There's a lot of cool stuff. You can look at this all day. Nismo triple meters. Hey, this is really cool. I found this on FYeah. This is half a 0R cluster. So these two are 0R. Somebody did some fuck shit, but those are true 0R. They go to 320. I've matched them perfectly online. This is real. These two are real, but this is useless without the other ones. This is a HKS Tone Knob Taniguchi, signed by Knob Taniguchi toolkit that has all HKS Tone tools in it. So we'll end it here in the parking lot. We've got the GTT, some customer cars, GTIR, and all the Skylines everywhere. And this is where I like to do burnouts. We do burnouts in-house. Yeah, thanks for coming and checking out the shop. It's 14,000 square feet of 50% organized and 50% chaos. 97% cool. My business partner Andrew is really down for making this place pretty, which I'm super stoked on. I hope it doesn't lose its character, but I don't think it will. We're gonna rip down half the building and redo it. We'll have 8,000 square feet of clear span final assembly. This will be the dirty side. That will be the clean side. We'll be able to finish cars, push them on a dolly to the clean side, give them their own bay. It'll be beautiful. And the machine shop will be moving to a building kind of where this cluster of cars is. And that's mostly for electrical reasons. We're way overusing our supplied power because of the huge compressor, the machine shop, all that stuff. So with that having its own drop, we won't have any more draws here once the dyno's going and all that's happening. And we'll be able to put a gate, put everything in the back and have a wide open front to do meats and donuts and kind of some frickery.